morning Mayhem Talkshow. I'm your guest today, Batman.
And I'm also Batman.
You're an imposter. There can only be one Batman.
Well, I'm Batman.
No, it's me. Clearly I'm Batman. Listen to my much more masculine Batman voice.
Well, anyway.
I have more trauma, more darkness, inner turmoil.
I was born in darkness.
That's Bane.
Sorry. A little slip of the throat.
A little slip of character, I'd say. I'm the real Batman. For reasons undisclosed.
Hi.
Well, that's all the time I have for today.
So, Batman.
Oh.
Great to have you on. Oh, Batman's gone. Okay.
Who? What? What?
We had a surprise guest, not played by Ben Affleck.
Whoa.
So, what a shame.
I think most actors aren't played by Ben Affleck. Or most characters aren't played.
Most actors are not played by Ben Affleck.
Most characters in movies are not played by Ben Affleck. There are a few. Most aren't.
Except the ones that are.
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting.
Batman.
Yes. Did I miss Batman?
Yeah.
I didn't even see him leave. I just got here.
That's suspicious.
You know, no one's ever seen you and Batman in the same room. Or have they? Did you just get it on camera?
If I was ever
Did
in
you
a
see
room...
you and Batman in the same room? Proof you're not Batman.
But, no, I'm not Batman. you caught me. I'm not
Yeah.
Batman. That would be a shame.
Did he already do the introduction, or should I welcome everybody again?
I think we're introed in.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm here now.
You're still welcomed.
I didn't say welcome. I said hello.
You said hi.
I gave an introduction.
That is a form of greeting.
Well, you know, so sue me.
Yes. I'll take money.
So I think if this for the first time in a while, we don't have a guest. Just back to the normal groove.
Yeah.
We had some guests, taking a break. Possibly have more guests. For now, it's just the two of us. And an esophagus.
Just the two. The what?
I don't know, it rhymes with the two of us. Esophagus, like your...
Esophagus rhymes with the two of us?
It does.
No.
Just the two of us in an esophagus.
I was trying to sing the song, but now it's ruined.
Just saying. Feels good to be
My
back.
esophagus hurts a little bit. For no reason in particular.
I have some slight strains in mine as well.
It's very odd.
For random reasons. Undisclosed. Feels good to be back. Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yes, this couch feels very spacious.
It does, it does. I have room now to sit and, like, you know, spread out and hang out. Whoa. You know. Exactly. So, if you've gotten this far in the show, congratulations. You're wasting a lot of your time. A. And B, thank you so much, because this is literally just us talking, and you've sat through, what is this, like episode 4 now?
Yeah, I can't count that well.
Yeah.
But thank you
must,
so much.
You must be a great fan. And if you're tuning in for the first time, hi, I'm Storm, and this is Carter. And this is the Morning Mayhem Talkshow.
If you're tuning in for the first time, what are you doing starting on episode 4?
Go watch episode 1.
Read?
We don't actually have the episodes numbered, we just have the title.
I was about to say, are
But
you
they're
illiterate, or can you just not read?
On the channel and on the Instagram, aren't they, like, in chronological order? So
Yes.
people can figure it out.
You're giving people a lot of credit.
Yeah. It's a lot of people, so all collectively they should be able to figure it out.
No, people dumb, persons,
Smart?
person smart.
Personas.
No. Person smart, people dumb. That's why you have riots in a crowd, and if one person riots, it's just like half a rave.
Wait. So does that make two people rioting a rave?
Yes.
So the definition of rave, two people rioting?
Yes, that's the...
So if we protest something right here, it's a riot. And it's a rave.
It's a rave. We can have a rave right now.
Right now. What should we protest?
Raves.
Wait. But the act of us protesting and we're being two people protesting against raves, we are raving.
We're raving against raves. No. Yes. Raving against. Not
Isn't-
raving for.
Shouldn't the best boycott to not do it at all? The best protest to not rave if we're not wanting to stop raves?
But you have to protest.
Just something.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And two-man protest is rave. It's a vicious cycle.
What if you had a third person?
That might, I guess that would escalate to a disco, maybe?
Disco. So wait, what are the levels? It's protest, rave, disco.
No, protest is a lot of people.
A protest is-
it's a riot.
Riot, protest, rave, disco, riot.
Yes, and somewhere in between there's like Fallout Boy concert is kind of in the middle. It's like
Panic at the Fall Out Boy concert.
They think they're a big deal, but they're not.
Don't let Fall Out
But they're
Boy hear
trying
that.
to get there.
Don't let him hear that. He'll scream at you.
Ah!
Ah! Yeah. I don't know if I want to go into whole music spiel yet.
No.
We did art already.
We're not
already
there
did
for the
music yet.
musical episode. We're not doing a musical episode.
It's coming, guys. Get ready.
No, it's
The
not.
Morning Mayhem Talk Show, the musical, coming soon. It is coming. Okay. Should we jump into some Q&A?
Sure.
Get some questions. Ooh.
And later we
We
will
lots of
have
questions. Hey, send your questions in.
we will have a new
Morons.
segment
Really?
later in the show.
I wasn't even
yes.
informed of this. Okay. Oh, our guest from last week, Celtic Salad. I'm pronouncing it right now. I'm the dumbest human.
Wait. It's not Celtic Khaled?
Oh, it is Celtic Salad. Sorry.
Yeah, Celtic Khaled.
Asks, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
According to Siri,
Whoa! I think if a woodchuck could chuck wood, then a woodchuck would chuck as much as a woodchuck could, right? But woodchucks can't chuck wood.
so none.
Right.
But if they could,
If they could, they chuck as much as they could.
which would be how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh my lord.
Oh no.
There was a lot of chucking and a lot of wood and
Wooding and
woodchucks
chucking
and chuck wooding.
Mm.
So, Tiger Woods,
Golf.
Chuck Norris, there's a lot of chucks and woods.
Okay, let's see. Monami Renee asks, what happens if you cook pot stickers in a non-stick pan?
Do they not stick to the
Like-
pan?
The level of questions and seriousness has gone down over the course of the night.
Hold on a minute.
Into this now. If you cook pot stickers to a non-stick pot or pan, what happens? I think the universe just ends, explodes.
They don't stick to the pan, they stick to your mouth when you eat them. And then you eventually just...
They're called pot stickers, not mouth stickers. Mouth stickers.
Nope. Horrible idea. Next episode, sponsored by mouth stickers.
Are we still sponsored by TD Lawns?
Yes.
For all your
we
TD
are.
needs? Yeah. Call back.
Copyright pending.
Lawsuit?
Gotta keep that out there.
Okay. Here's a question from our other guest last week, Malia, because we like to favor our guests here on the show. What's your favorite Star Wars faction? Republic, Separatists, Empire, Rebels, etc.
Well, there's the obvious most lame one is the Rebels.
Okay.
They've got funny looking hats.
I'd say wrong, but okay. I think the Separatists are lame.
Droids.
All they have going for them is General Grievous. He kind of slaps. Everything else about the Separatists, lame.
No, but Separatists have like droids and
Yeah.
big guns and robots.
That's true. They do have the cool roly robots.
Robots are cool.
That's true.
People.
But it's your favorite. I already have my answer. I know. The Empire all the way. I am all hail the Empire. The Emperor is the best.
Okay, so that shows our different
Glory,
personalities.
reign to the Empire.
I like efficiency, and as efficiency, I cannot pick the faction of people who've not hit a shot in 10 years.
Well, that's just our basic level troops.
We cannot pick stormtroopers because they don't hit their shots.
Also, the basic troops are named after me. Stormtroopers.
Ineffective.
No, they're actually named after, like, Nazis or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stormtroopers.
Close enough. No, it's gotta be... What's his face?
Republic?
I would say the Separatists.
Really?
The commando droids.
Those droids, like
Baller.
the ninja droids of the swords?
Yeah.
They're in Clone Wars? Yeah.
Like, they bring a sword to a gunfight and they win.
That's true.
What
they do.
more could you ask
They take out, like,
for?
an entire squadron of clones. I think, also, another episode coming out should be the Star Wars episode. Not yet. This is a small... It's coming. We should do a Star Wars episode.
Right.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget. Okay. Let's see. Next question. KDD asks, we have like the same 4 people every week. What's your biggest fear?
Funny they should ask that. We were just talking about that 2 weeks ago.
We were?
3 weeks ago.
With Tad? Or the first day?
No.
The first one.
You and I were talking about this privately.
Oh.
About asking other people that question.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Well,
Hey, actually,
Katie.
let's have a fun experiment. Everyone in the audience, if you want to go to our Discord and give us a list of your biggest fears, you can do it in the fictitious feedback channel of the server. Go let us know what your biggest fear is, and it will definitely 100% not come back to bite you. But anyway, what are ours?
That's for me to know, and for no one to find out, hopefully.
So you're going to keep it private?
Unless they're clowns.
My biggest fear is that... I don't know.
See, fear happens in the moment.
That's true.
So your biggest fear now is something that's, like, kind of far away. But if I had a hammer above your head, your biggest fear would be that hammer falling.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Depends on the situation.
That's true, that's true.
Like, if your house was, you might not be afraid of fire, but if your house was on fire, that might become a fear.
But you can be afraid of, like, stuff that is to come. Like, you can be afraid of you putting a hammer above my head. I can be afraid of the house catching on fire even though it hasn't already caught on fire. Right?
Right, but say you're most afraid of heights, right? It's a pretty common one.
Like, Megan?
Yeah, say you're afraid of heights. If you, if all of a sudden you find yourself drowning, I wouldn't be so worried about heights.
Well, isn't drowning afraid of heights? It's afraid of how, like, high up you are, how low, how deep the ocean is, how
You
high you
don't
are.
have to drown in deep water.
Well, if it's shallow, you're not going to drown.
Yeah. Shallowish. The point is, if you want to get rid of a fear, go do something else that will scare the crap out of you.
Yes. Wait.
Don't try this
Sure.
at home.
Don't try this at home.
But go try it.
Actually, yeah, go try it. It's the tip of the day. It's our tip of the day, kids. Go and do something that if you're afraid of something happening, go and do something even scarier.
Yeah.
What's something even scarier you would do to take your mind off your fear? Wait, if it's even scarier, that first thing wasn't your greatest.
Well, a lot of people say confront your biggest fear. I say no.
I prefer
Just find
to
something
run.
else to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Just ignore the thing.
We could be all wise and say our greatest fear is fear itself, but someone already said that. So, not very original.
Who did say that?
JFK? No. It was some president, though. Like Ronald Reagan? I don't know.
I think it was. I don't know.
Again, we're so educated here on the Morning Mayhem talk show.
Educated, yes, actually.
Yeah.
Remember our education? No.
Yeah, fair enough. That sums it up.
We've already reached adulthood. We've learned things, and
We
we've
have.
already forgotten them.
True. True. Yeah. This is nice. This is very mellow. It was a little hectic with the guests.
I want to play some smooth jazz.
So smooth-
Just
ruin the mood.
you like jazz?
Yeah. Someone asks, you like jazz?
No, actually.
Do you?
I hate
Why'd you want to
jazz.
play? Hey, blasphemy! Jazz is glorious.
The only reason I would listen to jazz is to listen to a saxophone.
Saxophones go like this, don't they? They're the big ones that come
Yeah.
out. It's a
It's a
saxophone.
great impersonation.
And you have that fedora and the shades, like the trench coat kind of thing. Trench coat guys. Or you could substitute saxophone for a violin case, you know?
Hold on, who's
Not-
playing a saxophone with a trench coat?
Not trench coat, like a long jacket.
Very
You've seen
shady.
Godfather? You know, the violin cases?
I haven't seen The Godfather.
It's a pretty good movie.
You haven't seen The Godfather.
Mhm.
You have?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Violin cases. Remember that when you watch the movie. Or any mafia-related movie.
We do love Mafia.
Don't take it from us. Should I get another question, or should we move on to a very special question? We like to clap here to change subjects.
Oh, wait. Actually, yes.
We have one more question.
We
of
do.
the day.
I have to remember / find what it was. You know what? One more question.
Okay, one more question.
While I find it, because I'm just so stunningly
Good
coordinated.
job. I think we've answered all the questions. Is reality TV harmful to society? From Anonymous.
I thought that was ending at is reality TV. I'm like,
Wait, it's reality. Get some, what's the movie? The Truman Show,
yeah.
jazz going on.
Stop saying jazz. And all that jazz.
And all that jazz, you know. And while you say the word jazz, you gotta make your jazz hands.
No. It's called shaky hands.
It's jazz. No, it's
I'm
when you.
banning the word jazz from this show.
No. That's another good episode. The jazz episode. We have smooth jazz on in the background. Actually, no. That's a terrible idea.
The word jazz will not come out of your mouth again. Cool?
Jazz.
Groovy.
Duplicitous. It's a good word
Ooh.
that I read recently in a book. Duplicitous. If anyone out there knows what it means, hit me up. Did you find the question yet? Wait, okay, we didn't need to answer the question we talked about. Is reality TV harmful to society? Well, we have to define harmful. I think that's the most important part.
It's not reality, so it's not. It's false advertising.
It's not really actually reality.
No, it's false advertising. It's
Correct.
like HGTV is not realistic, as I've learned.
Well, yes. But some reality TV is pretty good. Like, it's enjoyable. I think the only reality TV I've actually enjoyed, though, is probably, like, Survivor. Survivor's pretty good.
That's not reality.
It kind of is.
Not even close.
It basically is. Have you seen Survivor?
It's not reality TV.
What's the definition of reality TV?
It's reality TV, but you know it's all staged.
No, in Survivor, they're literally out there in the, like,
Right,
islands.
but like they make the challenges and such. That's not reality. Reality TV is like the flippin' Kardashians.
Oh, yeah, keeping up with the Kardashians, I suppose. That's like just following their lives, though. That is definitely... That's not harmful to society, that's harmful to them.
That's harmful. Exposure to the Kardashians is harmful to society.
No, it's harmful.
They're public menace.
But it's public enemy number one. But it's harmful to people that are being reality TV'd. Because all the parts are like no privacy anymore. It'd be harmful to me.
I mean, they're also rich.
Reality
so.
TV would be harmful to me if I was being reality TV'd. But I don't mind having other people be reality TV'd.
Alright.
As long as they want it.
I have found the question.
Alright.
It just took me a while.
Next question.
Is happiness an end goal or simply a byproduct of other things?
That's a really good question.
So is happiness the goal or is it like stuff on the way?
Stuff along the way. No, that's not an answer.
Not the friends we meet along the way.
The real happiness is the friends we made along the way.
Nope. Because if happiness
I
is the
think-
goal, then you end up sacrificing happiness in the journey.
Well, the journey's always longer. It's always about the journey. Like, you don't watch a movie for like the first and the last scene.
There are some disgusting people out there who read the first and the last pages of books.
Right, that's just terrible. Like, the real good part of the book is like the middle, everything that came along through, and the meat, the inner paragraphs, the actual runtime of the movie. And so, if that's to be more enjoyed. And if you're just looking forward to the end, you're going to lose all the enjoyment you could have had. So I think happiness along the way is what should be not gathered, but like it's a byproduct. It's like,
But if it's just about the happiness along the way, then right, you live your life and you're just doing
in the moment.
Right, and then you get
Yeah.
to the end and you're like, wow, I really screwed up my life trying to be happy in the moment and not thinking about the future.
Yeah, but there's no future. You're about to die. You said you got to the end.
Well, I mean, like, you're living in the moment and then...
So we're talking about that's what we talked about like last week or 2 weeks ago. I think was
Yeah.
spend all your money now or wait till you're old to spend it.
Well, if you spend it now, that's happiness, along the way, but eventually you run out of money and you get to the end
And you
you're
die,
like,
and you're done. You don't have to be happy at the end. Or you do. You're happy all the way along. Because in the moment is always now. Always in the moment. So even when you get to the end, it's still in the moment.
well, but eventually you reach the goal.
It's like saving best for last. Why'd you ever do that?
Yeah, I never got that.
Yeah.
You eat your dessert first.
Exactly.
And second, and typically
Finally,
just as
someone
the
who
meal.
agrees. Exactly. It's the format. Okay, yeah, but it's like, I don't know, save best for last? Nah. Like, crunch and munch all the way.
Yeah.
Like,
None of this.
Enjoy life as it comes at you.
None of this. Have your cake and eat it too. You just want to eat the cake.
Yeah. Who would ever want to have cake and not eat it? I never understood that phrase because who would ever want to have cake and not eat it? I guess for like looks and stuff, you can put a cake in a case and be like, woo! But
It's there to be eaten.
yeah, eat your cake. Come on, people. If you took one thing away from the talk show today, eat your cake.
So, and if anyone's holding on to their cake, trying to have it, we will eat it.
Please give it to us.
And
we will eat your cake.
Yeah. We'll show the definition that you cannot have it and eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You cannot have your cake and eat too. So the phrase is overall true, but I don't understand anyone who would want to just have their cake. Mm-hmm. So what about you? Byproduct? Because you didn't really answer. Byproduct or end goal? Happiness.
End of the rainbow. Happiness.
The pot of gold at the end? The Replicon pot of gold?
Yeah, because there's always got to be something to work towards. Otherwise, you're just bored.
No, you're
Like
not bored
summer's
because you're
here.
living in the moment.
Yeah, like summer's here, and if I don't have anything to look forward to, I'm just sitting. I'm like, wow, this is boring.
I have nothing to look forward to.
Exactly. Are you happy?
Yes.
That didn't help my point.
No, it didn't. I know because it helped my point. What in the world would I be looking forward to? The year? Oh, like little events. Well, the lead up is just as fun.
No, the event is the fun.
Like the will they won't they is always much better in the show than just them being a couple now. It's true. In TV, in shows, will they won't they is always much more fun than once you finally get to the couple together. It's like, well, now what?
But now they're together. It's like that's.
So it's like it's like you pay off, but like it's not really that much payoff because it's not exciting anymore.
Agree that you're wrong.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, no. Agree to disagree.
Was that the phrase?
Yes.
Ah, well, that too.
I'm gonna unfist bump you.
That was my knee.
Well, yeah, I'll unknee bump you.
Next segment.
What do you do now?
This is a new segment.
Oh.
Story time. And because I can't remember my childhood, Storm's gonna tell a story.
I didn't even know this was gonna be a segment. How am I gonna do this?
Segue.
Childhood stories.
It's a segue. What was a happy moment in your life?
Happy moments? Happy moments aren't the best stories. This is 100 bad days.
I was
makes
trying to-
100 good stories.
I was trying to give you a segue.
I prefer scooters.
We all know hoverboards are better.
Yeah. I'm gonna scooter ankle you one day. I think
That's a threat.
No, it's not.
Getting whacked in the ankles with a razor scooter?
Hurts bad. Those were weapons. I don't care what anyone says.
In the words of Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I have a sudden hankering to go saw a boat in half. You got any flex tape?
Story time!
Ooh! Well, that's actually a terrible story now. I could tell you guys about the time that I was trying to think of a story in the moment.
You know, I thought this would catch you by surprise a little bit, but I thought you
It did! I had no idea.
You work well under pressure, or so I've heard.
Ah! That's it. Oh, yeah. Well, what was there? I think there was one time. Yes. This is kind of a nasty story, but aren't they all? There was this one time. So as a little child, I really did not like oatmeal. I don't know if you know this about me, but
you like grits.
yes, Southern grits are really good, but I
similar.
never liked oatmeal. Like especially the way my mother made it. Bless her, but her oatmeal was garbage. All the other food she made is delicious, but that oatmeal was nasty. And so she had this huge pot of it this one morning. I was like, this stuff is terrible. And so, little whatever-year-old me, like 6-year-old me or whatever, decided, you know what? We're getting rid of this oatmeal. And so I just got the pot, I carried it out back, and I dumped it over the deck into the backyard. And that was a big mistake, because at the time, under the deck right there's a little swing, right? Under the deck. So you have this deck right here, and there's a swing right here. I poured it off.
Was there a child?
There was a person in the swing that got hot oatmeal dumped on them.
Yes!
It wasn't one of my siblings. I think it was a neighbor. It was like a little girl from next door, I think. They got hot oatmeal, like scalding oatmeal,
Oh my
dumped
god.
on their head.
How old
Because they
were
happened to swing over right as the oatmeal slided down. Like a 50 chance it'll hit them, and of course it did. They were like about my age, 5 or 6.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's kind of the beginning of a small feud. You know those feuds that like between families that eventually no one even remembers what it was about? That's what it was about. The oatmeal.
If I was the person who got oatmeal poured on me, I would start a feud too. I would be
I think it
slightly...
was us who started the feud.
You go, I poured oatmeal on you, and now I'm still gonna hate you.
I don't know. I don't remember all the details, but I poured oatmeal on somebody. Someone in the future, when I'm trying to get success later in my life, is gonna come back to this, watch this video, and then come up to the stage and be like, he poured hot oatmeal on his neighbor, and I'm gonna lose some election or something.
Yeah, malicious. Go to jail. That's malicious intent.
No, I had no malicious intent.
You're a malicious child.
I was trying to save my entire family from that garbage oatmeal. What was that? Batman?
Strange noises. Batman, is that you?
Is he back?
Bruce? Ben?
You know what they say. With great responsibility.
Comes great need.
No, that's it.
Comes
It's
great
just-
need to
it's
take
just
a nap.
With great responsibility. Comes great need to take a nap. Yeah. So yeah, that's my childhood story.
Wow. Okay, grits and
Oh,
oatmeal are so similar.
We're talking about food every episode. But anyway, yeah. No, grits is better.
You
because-
love grits.
No, grits is savory. Oatmeal is sweet. Oatmeal you put like brown sugar on it. Grits you put like cheese and I've always and like you can mix your scrambled eggs into them and bacon bits. And it's like ooh, or shrimp. You can't do it with oatmeal. Oatmeal you put brown sugar on it. And it's just like it's like not as like thin. Oatmeal's like thick and clumpy. And it's like and there's like dry spots. It's like ugh. You have to get good oatmeal. There's some good oatmeal like if you have like apple oatmeal. Can be good, like with apples, like the caramelized apple slices or whatever it's called. But grits just inherently are overall better, possibly because of bad experiences. But grits are tastier. Also, we live in the South. I mean, come on. Oatmeal's like North grits.
Grits. Can you cook your grits? That's a life achievement I'm still waiting for someone to have, is cook their 5-minute grits, or their instant grits in under 5 minutes. Faster than the rest of the grit-eating world.
That's in the rest of the grit-eating multiverse. Yeah, I never pulled it off. My grit cooking is always slow, because I like to get them nice and simmery before I taste them.
Don't like that noise. Nice and...
Everyone's got to consume... What do you say? Everyone's got to consume their sustenance.
Do I
You know?
say that?
What?
You just said, what did I...
Oh, I don't know. I thought I heard something out of the corner of my ear. Who ever says that? Corner of my... I think like people try to say out of the corner of my ear, I heard.
No, it's out of the corner of your eye.
And ear. But what if you don't see it at all and you just hear something out of the corner of your ear?
No one ever says that.
I know, but they should. If they did, they'd be streets ahead.
Just for kicks and grins, I'll entertain you.
Out of the corner of your...
Kicks and
Grin?
grins. Yeah. You grin,
Mm-hmm.
smirk, smolder, chuckle.
You deserve a grin happy
Guffaw.
slip. You deserve a grin happy slip for that.
I do love them grin slips.
The grin slips. Wow. If you made it this far in the episode, you done good, kid.